Good morning and welcome to episode 1767 of Hard Factor. It is Wednesday, August 6th, 2025. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80-ish% accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. Patreon.com/Hard Factor if you need more Hard Factor. Today, I'm up first. And I'm going to kick us off with a segment I'm calling the Scat Attack. Scat.
Scat.
As in, yeah, you know what that is.
Yeah, when I think of scat, I think of like rat shit.
I think of bear
Excrement.
shit.
Yeah.
Excrement. Yeah, scat.
I think of
Yeah.
Scat Man.
Scat Man. Carruthers.
Carruthers or Scatman John.
Yeah.
Scat Man.
Or I think of this one porn my dad had where this woman was just shitting all over this guy's face.
He
Yeah.
had that?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Wouldn't
No.
that be
Glad he
something?
didn't.
Wouldn't that be a
That
little
would be
tidbit?
something.
That would be something. Glad he didn't.
On VHS? Yeah. That's
We
tough.
might get into it a little bit more in the segment, but I was thinking about that a little bit. Obviously, a scat attack makes you think a little bit about scat situations. So, we might get into that a little bit as well. Pat is on deck. What do you got?
We're talking about Chicago Public Schools and a little bit of Ghislaine Maxwell. A little bit of Ghislaine.
Ghislaine. Is
And
that
Epstein.
does she really go by Ghislaine, or does everybody just use that now because it's like,
It's Ghislaine
That.
or Ghislaine. She's British. Ghislaine.
oh, okay.
Ghislaine.
So it really could go either way.
Yeah, who knows, man?
Okay, cool. Can't wait to hear that. Wes, what are you talking about?
I got, I'm going over to China, talking about a problem that they're having, which is pretty logical. Probably going to be coming over here to the United States. Probably something we're going to have to deal with when we're older. But it's
Okay.
becoming an epidemic over there. And then I've got a new shoe to talk about that has, that I think is a fantastic idea. But it has other people saying that it's Big Brother and it's helicopter parenting and all this kind of stuff. But if I tell you, if they had these kind of shoes out when Cam was little, he'd be wearing them.
Well, yeah, I mean, parents stuff their kids full of air tags, anyways. That's
Yeah.
what happens.
Yep.
So, is this a shoe? It's a shoe with a built-in air tag, is my guess.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a good discussion. I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, the air tagging your kid is a thing now. You should also probably air tag your elderly.
Yeah.
Right?
I air tagged my
Yeah.
elderly recently.
Good call. Right.
Mhm.
Good call, Pat. Yeah.
But I bought this this adapter thing
Mhm.
where you put like 4 AA batteries in it, and then you put the air tag in it. It's like maybe the size of a pencil case, and then that air tag will last for 10 years.
Just never goes out. Yeah.
Never goes out.
Where'd you put it though? Is it like a necklace?
I'm not telling you where I put it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the part of the secret.
I'm not
Why would
telling
it
you.
doesn't have to be a secret.
Part of the
old
air tag
person.
operation. Well,
Oh. I put it in my mom's car, and then I sold my mom's car. So
oh no. So now you know where this person's at all the time.
now that we hid that, damn, I should have got. I just dawned on me. Okay. Just dawned on me. Damn.
Got to re-tag her. You got to
Not only was it a waste of $30, I now know where this guy is. Okay.
Yeah.
At least you can keep tabs on him.
Yeah, when I bought my car, I got a message from the dealership being like, the guy that sold us the car said he has an air tag, and I was like, that's what the beeping is. So he had put an air tag in the glove box in the owner's manual. So I
What
found
the
it.
beep? It was beep. I don't think it beeps at you. It beeps
No,
at you.
it said I think it said there was an air tag near me.
Yeah, you get a little notification on
Yeah.
your iPhone.
Oh,
saying you're
right.
being
It's like somebody's
followed.
tracking you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your boyfriend might be a
tracking you.
stalker.
Right.
Air tag within stalking range. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You got to tag. You know what dawned on me recently, man? Will our children
What's
will
that?
probably our children probably won't ever drive cars.
Probably not. No. I'm hoping that the robot can just drive them around by that time. Because,
It'd
like,
be way safer.
I wouldn't have to drive.
Well, it'd be way
B,
safer.
They wouldn't have to drive. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, it's a new world. The air tagging everybody, the robots. Excited about it, Pat. But yeah, it's you know, we're learning. You know, it's we're learning as new parents in this new reality. Yeah. Anything else before we hop into the maybe we don't want to step to the side of the scat attack?
Let's jump right into the scat attack. Let's dive in. Let's get covered in it.
Okay. Well, like we're just continuing from what we were talking about earlier, there's no situations really where anybody enjoys being sprayed with shit, right? Like you're talking about changing diapers, you're talking about
The Blippi video.
Yeah, the Blippi's origins. If you do not know about that, you should check that out. It's takes a little digging on the internet, but you can find it. You're talking
Diarrhea
about
bucket.
Yeah. Any of the diarrhea bucket. That was diabolical.
The challenge, the diarrhea bucket challenge.
There was that homeless person, right? That was dumping diarrhea buckets in LA on people.
Yeah.
But they say it's good luck to get scatted on by a bird. That's what they say.
They say, but dude, even that's pretty frustrating. You're like walking around, trying to
like
look
rain
good.
on your wedding day. It's just to try to make you feel better about the shitty situation.
Dude,
Right.
I've had a bird shit down my back. Like somehow the bird shit landed in between my shirt and my back.
Were you looking down?
No, I just like a
Tiny
bigger
shirt.
shirt.
Terrible luck.
It's a bigger shirt. I think I was running.
That's a 1 in a billion.
It was
It
a 1
is,
in a
it's a-
billion, bro.
Great shot by the bird.
It was so confusing. It was really confusing.
The birds have to aim, right? They have to be going for something.
There's some vindictive birds out there for sure.
No,
Dropping
but
bombs.
the total freedom of flying and taking a dump at will. That is,
Dude.
I mean, could you? You can't compete with that for that level of freedom. Just no concern. Just let it go as it comes as you're soaring through the air.
I mean, invisibility has a similar level.
Okay.
I feel like of to flying, but yeah, those are like the top two, right?
Yeah, I
Maybe
agree.
being
Invisibility is
underwater.
pretty sweet. Yeah.
Maybe X-ray vision. There's a lot of good ones. But yeah, no, getting sprayed with shit generally sucks unless you have a scat fetish, right? That's the only situation where somebody likes getting sprayed with shit is if there's a scat fetish involved. Really, right? There's no other situation really.
Or if your baby has been extremely constipated and you're worried about it, and then it shits all over you.
It's like, and then it's almost like, I'm
it's
happy
fine.
still.
Yeah, so I'm so grateful for this shit.
The baby's not
Sweet hot
dying.
relief.
Yeah, sweetheart
Yeah.
relief.
I'd rather be shit all over than the baby dead. That's good. That's true. That's true. That's true. That maybe the only other situation than a scat fetish where being shat on you enjoy.
Dude,
Being
there's nothing
stuck.
worse than, by the way, when you're scrolling through your
Yes.
favorite tube site, and for whatever reason you come across a thumbnail
no,
of
they
a
put
full
that- they
scat
put that
situation.
in the algorithm. Oh,
It takes like 6 minutes to get back to that level of aroused that you were.
oh.
This is gonna set me back.
Yeah, that's
Just
that'll get
added
inside your
6
head.
minutes to this session.
You might just put down the phone at that point. That's tough. But being stuck in an airport all day, that's almost as bad as getting shit on because you're getting like figuratively shit on. You're getting delayed. Kids are crying. Maybe if you got them, there's other kids, other people's kids crying around you, even if you don't got them. There's nowhere to sit in any airport ever. But next time you're delayed, just be happy you weren't at the Atlanta International Airport on Monday, August 4th, outside gate T11. Check out what happened, guys. Feeling.
Okay, so a drop ceiling panel
Shit coming out of the ceiling?
fell down, and then just a whole bunch of liquid.
Sewage.
Shit.
Sewage.
Wow,
That was,
dude.
yep. Yeah,
How does
so
that
they're
even
just,
happen?
Someone really had to go, Wes.
Yeah.
it just falls straight out of the fucking ceiling. I got another angle that shows you. Okay, so this other angle with no sound shows you how much sewage. It's a sewage pipe that came busting through the ceiling panels as soon as the line breaks. Check it out. So like this is the other side from the back side, and just look how much fucking sewage falls out.
Oh
like,
my
it's
God,
like a
dude.
line of it.
Well,
We're talking about.
the drop
Jesus.
ceiling was containing
Yeah.
the sewage for a second.
And now it's leaking out like a leaky butthole, and then it's
it
about
buckled.
to just yeah.
Dude, I kind of like this because now every woman has to smell what it smells like inside a men's room at an airport, which is there's no worse smell in the world than walking
You
into
just
a men's
connect
room at an
straight
airport.
to the
dude.
sewage.
And I think
smells
the women's
bad.
restroom probably has a shit smell too, probably, right?
You think, why is it that like it's the only restroom as a man that you walk into where everyone is taking a shit?
Yeah, because everybody just got off a long flight,
Right.
So like it's just a rush to the shitter every time after a flight, and nobody wants to shit on the flight. Those airplane bathrooms,
Exactly.
nobody wants to shit in there. So
Yeah, you got to force it sometimes before you get on the plane.
Yeah,
that was a lot.
You got to rock it.
Yeah. So that's why the Atlanta airport shitter was so full, and it was raining down on the passengers a lot. Jamal Carlos Jr., passenger, he was headed to from Atlanta to Dallas. He said his flight was delayed as he was sitting at the terminal outside of gate T11 when he saw the water start to pour from the ceiling, the shit water, that is. He said, quote, "As we're waiting, we see water just pouring from the ceiling." Shit water again. It had already been pouring consistently for maybe 10 to 15 seconds and just progressively got worse. The ceiling fell through and it stinks really bad. And to Jamal Carlos Jr., I'd say, yes, that's what it smells like when the airport gets filled with shit water.
Yeah.
Because that's what it was.
If you were a quick thinker, you could have like pretended to be on your phone and walked right through it, and then you could have gotten a payday.
Dude.
Yeah. I mean, I hope they paid off. Like he said, the workers were just stomping through this stuff, trying to clean it up.
You could have gotten a payday if that shit landed right on your head.
Yeah, probably so.
You're not doing that. No one's doing that. Dude.
I mean, no one's thinking
taking
about
a
no one's
whole
thinking that
sewage
quickly.
line?
But
Taking a whole sewage line to the head for
what do you
payday?
think? What do you think they'd pay you if you happen to be
If you walked
unaware,
under it right at the moment?
Unaware, yeah. What's that worth?
You'd have to get sick,
50,000.
too.
50,000 probably, right?
Yeah,
I'll
50,000.
walk through I'll walk through that for 50,000.
But after legal fees, you're gonna have to give your attorney half. It's really like 25K.
I want to clear 50.
You want to? So yeah, you'd need 100. You need 100,000.
Okay, done.
You're gonna get some sort of staph infection though. Okay.
I think the staph infection would up the price though, because like if you walked under the shit and you truly looked like you didn't know you were doing it for a cash in,
Right.
and then you got sick as well. I think that's the best situation.
I think it's over 100K payday.
Yeah.
The emotional trauma as well.
If you slipped.
If you slipped, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a bummer, Will. That's did the airport give a statement or?
Yeah, they cleaned it up and they said that they're still investigating where the water came from.
Who did it?
So everybody knows it's sewage water.
Yeah,
it was brown.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. And the passengers are all just delayed and upset and smelling the shit. But let's move on to a more fun scat attack for the second half of this segment. French farmers. And if one of you guys could look up what town this happened in, if you haven't seen this yet, just Google French farmers and then you can play along as we go through here. Google French farmers, look up what town.
Got it.
Known for their love of harvesting on time. All right. French wine and food doesn't get so good because the farmers don't farm and harvest their shit on time. Okay. That's just the facts. And so the French farmers, they take the timing of the harvest very seriously. Okay. And so they were faced with a sticky situation earlier this year, in July, and wherever this town is in France.
It's in the Haute-Vosges region of eastern France.
Haute-Vosges, there it is. So do they harvest on time, the farmers? They ask themselves, do we harvest on time, or do we let the gypsies who are squatting in our fields, in our farm fields, stay there blocking up the space? We need to move the livestock in order to harvest on time.
Ah, man.
Which one? Shuck. Which choice?
We don't really have gypsies like that over here. These are gypsies that they were in RVs and stuff, right? It was
400 caravans. 400 caravans.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is a ton of gypsies. Mm-hmm. Did they call it cops first?
They called the cops, the local mayor, everybody. Nobody was going to help get these 400 caravans off of this farm field.
Right. It looks like the Swingers Festival, kind of with the trailers just out there in the middle of a field.
That's so many people. I mean, how did they come across that field? They were just like, this looks like a good field to squat in.
It's a farm. It's a farm, and this field isn't in use right now, so they must never use it, right?
It's nice and flat.
That's intimidating,
that.
man. If you're a farmer and there's 400 vehicles, that's probably got to be what, like close to 1,000 people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean these caravanners, these travelers, gypsies, some say, not me, but some.
They're all
they
capable
say,
of murder too.
No, you can call
they
them
s-
gypsies. That's what they are. They're gypsies. It's not a derogatory term.
oh, I think
You
they,
just can't.
they
You can't say you got gypped.
in the stories they keep
You can say that.
like painfully referring to them as travelers, like because I think
I mean, there's my
Anyways.
big fat gypsy wedding on TLC.
Okay.
I think that's pretty legit, right? There's Gypsy Rose Blanchard,
so
right?
yeah, okay, yeah, so gypsies is okay, so gypsies invade your farm.
I don't know if you want to say fucking gypsies or dirty.
I didn't say
gypsies.
fucking. I said
Okay.
gypsies are okay. So back to the issue at hand. 400 caravans of gypsies invade your farm. They stay. You call the mayor, you call the cops. Nobody will do anything, and so you say to yourself, you're the farmers, and you say, "What do we do? Do we let them hang out, or do we harvest on time?" What do you think the farmers decided to do?
I mean, I hope they fucking dude. I'm looking at this. This looks like a camping festival. I mean, it's
That's what I just said.
insane.
It looks like
Yeah.
a fucking swingers festival or something.
Yeah.
Well, you guys don't need to guess. If you guessed,
No, I know
Spray-
exactly. Yeah. I know what they did.
if you guessed spray the gypsies with shit until they left the farm, you win the game. Because these farmers, they drove in at least 6 tractors hauling what's called slurry, aka liquid fertilizer, or shit that you can spray on stuff. That's the real name of it. And they proceeded to spray all 400 traveler camps illegally parked on their farm after the local cops refused to do anything. And
My
they
favorite
just
is
did it. They
this
just
group
sprayed them
of
with shit.
the men from the gypsy colony start running after the tractors and getting on the
Yeah.
on the running boards, trying to attack them to stop them.
They got sprayed the worst. These guys
What
got
fucking
sprayed the worst.
audacity!
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're squatting on their land, and now you're trying to break the windshield, buddy. Just take the L. You're getting sprayed with shit. And even though these travelers, they try to hang in there. Check it out. So, like the travelers,
What are they doing? We got to get them. They're trying to get us off their land.
so you saw the video, right? And you saw the travelers are like trying to attack the trucks. The travelers also used their bodies, their human bodies, as like a shield situation. They tried to see how they like made a perimeter around their
Yeah.
caravans to try to prevent the farmers from spraying them their stuff with shit. But the thing is, the farmers did not give up. They sprayed these fucking gypsies. Sorry, Pat. Gypsies. They sprayed these gypsies with
After they sprayed them, what were they, Will?
but they sprayed these gypsies for multiple days in a row with shit. And finally, according to the photographer who filmed all that, he said, quote, as a result, there were several problems and complaints, but in the end, the travelers were forced to leave after a few days. The meadow was badly damaged, but they left.
Apparently, the shit slurry they sprayed attracts like buku flies. So
See, that's the real problem. I think the
It made-
gypsies could deal with the smell.
and it stunk, and it was a ton of flies. I mean, I got a major issue with anyone who they're not downtrodden. They're in RVs. They're not rich, but you can't both have an RV and be downtrodden, right?
Yeah, there was like a lot of BMWs they were driving around the field, like trying to cut the tractors off, and it was a little bit weird.
Yeah,
'cause
they're
you
all
were
thieves.
You were expecting like shitty cars, and it's like nice brand new cars. That
Half
they
of
were
those
trying
trailers
to-
are stolen.
It was a weird situation. Anyways, the French farmers hard fought victory over the gypsies, but the internet is, of course, divided. You know what I mean? A lot of people siding with the gypsies over the farmers. I tend to think the farmers. I mean, it's their land; they can spray shit on you.
Oh, they
It's their
should've-
land.
They could have shot the gypsies. They would, and that might have happened over here in America. If that
In
was,
Florida, yeah, the gypsies definitely take advantage of the European laws. That's for sure.
Yeah.
They don't. I don't think they have too many gypsy camps in Florida. Probably.
I love
least
this.
not.
Any scenario where someone who's in the wrong gets upset when you take your rights back, that's like my favorite. It's probably my favorite thing. It's my favorite
Yeah.
thing. Like there was that
these-
sad video recently of those 3 little kids who were shoplifting from Walgreens and they got busted
they got locked in there.
and they were taught like they were speaking, clearly they don't have a good lot in life, but they were like talking shit to the people who locked them in for stealing.
That was great.
Yeah. Well, these gypsies, they had to find a new place to vacation. Apparently, they just made that farm their vacation spot for like year after year, and the farmers, they have to harvest.
Good for
on
those
time.
farmers, dude.
So they took their own farm back from the gypsies who
Get
had
off
made
my
it.
fucking land, you fucking gypsy.
Made it
Making
their summer
memories.
vacation. Yeah.
Stop at the fucking gypsies. Damn it.
Yeah. Well, that segment was brought to you by Brooklyn Betting. You know what I love? A real American success story. Brooklyn Betting started with a man named John who built his business from the ground up in Arizona, right here in the USA. No degree, just old school hustle and a dream. Fast forward to today, and now Brooklyn Betting makes some of the best mattresses you can find. Brooklyn Betting handcrafts every mattress in their Arizona factory. No middlemen, no gimmicks, just top tier quality, honest pricing, and real American craftsmanship for a better night's sleep. Sleep hot? I know I do. Brooklyn Betting uses Glacio Tex TM, trademarked. Okay, only they have Glacio Tex covers and copper flex foam to help you cool and stay cool and comfortable all night long. It really does help. Brooklyn Betting is one of the few mattress brands endorsed by the American Chiropractic Association for spinal alignment and back health. Plus, they're 100% fiberglass free for peace of mind. Brooklyn Betting also offers a 120-night comfort trial. Love it, or they'll help you return it or swap it hassle-free. And not sure if you can take my word for it. Brooklyn Betting has been awarded the best mattress by CNET and best hybrid mattress by Wirecutter, so you know it's the real deal. This is solid mattresses.
Great mattresses.
Brooklyn Betting, keeping you cool all night, comfortable. Go to brooklynbetting.com and use our promo code HARDFACTOR at checkout to get 30% off site-wide. This offer is not available anywhere else. That's brooklynbetting.com and use promo code HARDFACTOR for 30% off site-wide. Make sure you enter our show name after checkout so they know we sent you. brooklynbetting.com, promo code HARDFACTOR.
Okay.
Live comment here from Jared Lindsay about the gypsies. Chasing a tractor is probably the dumbest thing you can do, and that's on brand for a gypsy.
Why is it dumb? Why is it dumb to chase a tractor? It
Because
seems
you're
like
you're gonna do the same thing. What's his name did out in Reno? What's the guy who got the actor?
Oh, right.
Jeremy Renner. Yeah, you're gonna get
Oh
Renner.
God, yeah, man.
Right, because tractors have gigantic wheels, like bigger than a person. I also like this one from Tiller, Diarrhea Day,
There you
right?
go.
Because they took it back. They stormed the beach. They stormed the hill.
Guys, 2 weeks from today, my oldest child will be starting his journey in the Chicago public school system, CPS.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
They call it
Pretty
the
cool.
CPS, like Child Protective Services.
that's what
funny.
they call it. That's right.
Is he doing pre-K or kindergarten? What we got
Pre-K.
here?
He's doing the pre-K, and he'll be in there.
Wow.
And I'm pretty excited. He's going to a really good school.
Public?
Yep. Public school. It was hard to get him in. The one we wanted, but we got it, and we're pretty excited about it. But I saw a headline, and I figured we should cover it because there's one thing I've learned about Chicago since moving here is that it's one of the most corrupt cities on the planet.
Okay.
It's just corrupt, and there's poor leadership. There's no doubt about that. I think we talked about on the Hive Hour that they, during an economic downturn in the 20 teens, they sold their rights to all their parking meters to a Saudi-backed investment group that has since tripled their investment. They've been in the
Yes.
black for like 6 years now. So every time you get a parking ticket, you're literally just paying some Saudi-backed investment group that owns the rights to the parking meters.
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
paying for
not
the
good.
line. The line, you know, they're building that city.
Beyond that, Chicago terminated their contract with the Shot Spotter, a technology that was developed in the Iraq War to figure out where gunfire was coming from because I don't know why. There's so much gunfire here. Why did they terminate that contract? It doesn't make sense.
Because even ShotSpotter couldn't handle the amount of directions it comes from in Chicago.
Right.
It
a
was
lot of
just
gunfire.
It overpowered the system.
Yeah, they're like
And
it's
just go
everywhere.
They're like, we can do Iraq, but
I also learned that the cameras that are on the street corner with the highest crime area, which have been there since 2013, have only been accessed by the Chicago Police Department 6 times since 2013.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get to public schools. Chicago Public Schools are facing a $734 million deficit, and they're having to make some tough decisions this year. That's a huge deficit for a public school system. Now, Chicago is the third biggest city in America, but still, that's massive. To help make up for the shortfall, CPS announced that they're cutting 480 positions in the custodial arts.
Oh, okay. They're just going to have the schools be filthy.
That's my guess, Will. This has some parents like me alarmed with the school year, as I said, kicking off in just 2 weeks.
Clean up after yourself, kids.
Exactly.
No more janitor.
Look, the school district has a plan on how they're going to make up for the shortfall. And the creative solutions to not having a robust staff in the janitorial engineering area include mesh nets on urinals in the boys' room to prevent, quote, lower deckers, which take up about 10% of the current janitorial staff's time to clean up, according to CPS Chief Operating Officer Charles Mayfield. So,
kids shitting in urinals is 10% of their work.
Dude, kids shitting in urinals is number one, if not number two, issue for a school janitor easily.
God, what a day.
What a day, yeah. but with these nets, these mesh nets, hopefully that will prevent lower deckers.
No, that doesn't. Just the lower decker's going to be on the mesh net.
It just splits them up a little bit.
Yeah, it's still sinking down into the water. It's no way.
Look, if you got any fresh ideas, I didn't think this idea was that good. I'll get to the next one, but let me know and I'll write a letter. Okay.
Additionally, you got to get away with urinals at that point.
The mesh nets. I thought they were at least going to fucking say cleaning robots or some shit.
Yeah.
Mesh nets. On
all
the
classes outside or something.
Look, they're thinking that if they can reduce some of these lower decker incidents, that at least they'll make up for part of the shortfall, guys. Additionally,
this is going to lead to so many teachers quitting because they're going to end up having to deal with this shit.
Every teacher's going to have to take out their own trash. It's going to be they're going to be bitching so much.
Yeah,
it's going to be the classrooms are going to stink.
Yeah. Additionally, the school system has announced that they will be purchasing 1,500, quote, vomit kits, which will include prepackaged bags of small, medium, and large sawdust, rubber gloves, a strainer, and a spade.
That's the shit cleaning up kit for the teachers.
I think it's for it's called a vomit kit.
Yeah, or for when the teachers vomit, having to clean up the mesh shits.
Well, hold on. So the kits will be available in the main office, but teachers will be encouraged to offer extra credit for students that volunteer to clean up any vomit issues. So that's like, I guess, a way you can kind of incentivize.
You can get extra credit for cleaning the fucking school now. Now that's a hack.
Right. Terry just vomited everywhere. Go. You, David, go to the front office, get the vomit kit if you want to pass this year.
Yeah, you've got a D in math, David. Go get the vomit kit.
Yeah, you can be as bad as you want now, and you can just fucking clean up a couple vomits.
Yeah, you start poisoning your classmates and getting A's.
So it's not just the janitorial staff. The layoffs also reportedly include 100 crossing guard positions. Now, the streets here are pretty dangerous, so I don't know how that's going to work. But CPS said they're still working on a plan to address the crossing guard issue, but according to a district spokesperson, they have discussed prioritizing crossing guards in area that have, quote, slower students, and have also spoken to the head of the physical education department about the possibility of introducing a speed training program in gym classes.
Yeah, no, make them faster, more agility. Yeah, and then maybe they won't get hit by cars so much. Yeah,
they're making cuts in the worst places possible.
They're cutting 300 lunchroom staff as
cutting
well.
All safety. No more safety at all.
Yeah.
Okay,
no more lights.
You come here for the classes, not the safety. It's called school.
If you can get here, it's going to be a mess.
All right, kids. You're going to run from this piece of tape on the floor to that piece of tape on the floor while I bombard you with balls that represent your sure death.
Cars.
Yeah.
From cars.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, not good. We'll see what happens. Let's kick it over to Ghislaine Maxwell real quick. This happened last weekend. We talked about the Discord a little bit, but I kind of want to just point out how insane this is. So Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein's sex trafficking compadre, has been locked up in a low-security facility in Tallahassee, Florida. She was sentenced to 20 years in prison, right? But she was moved on Friday to an all-women minimum security federal prison camp in Bryan, Texas. Okay, that was right after she and her lawyer took a 2-day marathon interview session with Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, which is Trump's ex-personal attorney and fixer. So he went down there. Every Justice Department official said this was highly, highly unusual for this type of interview to take place. And then before you know it, she's moved to a much nicer facility in Texas. Josh Leprid, who's the regional vice president for the Federal Prisons Officer Union, that includes Maxwell's new home, said in an interview that any inmate would want to serve their time out in the prison camp in Bryan, saying, quote, "You ever heard of the old Club Fed they used to talk about? This is one of those places."
Right.
It's
Theranos
a really
is there. Yeah.
yeah, Elizabeth Holmes, Theranos is there. It's a really great place to do your time if an inmate, he went on to say that this is clearly because of some sort of cooperation. The Justice Department has not commented on why this has happened. No one's saying why. But normally it's not okay to move sex offenders to a minimum security prison because they could escape. I don't think that's an issue for Ghislaine Maxwell, but that's just generally a policy they have. They don't want sex offenders who can like just walk out the door and re-sex offend.
She's a prolific one too. I mean, of what she was found guilty on. Pretty incredible though that if the evidence doesn't exist, then technically and plus if she had really signed that plea deal that was secret, then she's gonna get off.
We'll see what happens. A lot of people think she's going to get a pardon, or she's just going to, in exchange for this situation, exonerate.
Something's going to happen. She's either the best prison ever, or she's going to. I mean, something's going to happen.
A pardon's possible, guys. In other news, the Clintons, Bill and Hillary, were sent summons from a congressional oversight committee investigating Jeffrey Epstein. Comer, the chairman of the House Oversight Committee, sent subpoenas to Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, 8 other individuals, including the attorney generals under Trump's first administration and Biden's administration, to get the files. They also have asked to unseal Ghislaine Maxwell's grand jury testimony, which she's like, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to go back to the other prison if you do that.
Yeah, because she said it will potentially interfere with her pending Supreme Court appeal. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, how can they keep investigating it when it feels like Trump is kind of trying to put it to bed?
It's definitely going to create it. That's a great point, Will. A lot of people think there's going to be a clash because Trump wants this not talked about at all, but the House Oversight Committee subpoenaed all the files and these people. So we'll see what happens. Apparently, the FBI redacted Trump's name from the files, and in March, 1,000 agents were removed from their posts to look through the files to, quote, look for Trump's name, any mentions of Trump's name, which they then redacted. 1,000 agents.
Wow. Damn.
I would have put 10,000 on it personally. But.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, I heard he's gonna feed the starving children in Gaza, though, so that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's taking over the relief efforts apparently.
The Epstein thing has been hilarious to watch.
Yeah, it's been great.
I mean, what a ridiculous situation, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're never gonna know the truth.
No way, dude. There's no chance. No fucking chance.
We're never gonna get the full unredacted papers. That's for sure.
No,
I mean,
someone big might go down, but that'll be it probably. And I mean, Bill Clinton's delusional and 90 now, so.
Bill Clinton's younger than Trump, dude.
Is he?
I think so.
That's weird.
Really? He's 78, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, he doesn't look like he's in great shape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a bit of a Skeletor vibe going the last few years.
Yeah.
Haunting.
All right. Well, I hope we get something, for fuck's sake. Jesus. All right. Guys, it's happening. We knew it was coming. We probably covered something similar to this. This is a little new twist on it. It's probably going to happen to me. But old men are falling hard for AI women online, and it's ruining their lives and marriages, okay?
Oh,
yeah.
Come on.
Case in point, 75-year-old Chinese man named Zhang, who fell so hard for an AI woman online, he asked his wife for a divorce to be with her, unaware that the AI woman was fake, okay? Zhang said, yeah.
Dude, how could you get that deep and not have any idea?
Well, that's the thing. Jane said, Jang said, she only say nice thing to me. You only say mean thing to me. You old and stupid. She says she want to put penis in her mouth. You never put penis in mouth anymore. So I say I want divorce immediately. You know. Now, according to the article,
I get it. I mean, I get the flow there. But.
Yeah, but it's different. It's like not so obvious as far as like these women are just scamming these men for money. It's a little bit weirder because they're old, so it's a different tactic. So according to the article by Osri Azizan in the World of Buzz, quote, unfortunately, Zhang is not alone in seeking emotional connection through AI generated content. It's booming in China, and many elderly individuals, especially those with limited mobility due to age, are becoming obsessed with it. So, but imagine you're old, you're stuck in a nursing home, or your family just gives you no attention. You're just like this thing that lives in the house.
All you got is a phone.
All you got is a phone. You are gonna get obsessed with an AI girlfriend pretty quick, right?
Is this because they got rid of OnlyFans in China?
Maybe.
Is it like the old dudes are turning to the AI because they got rid of the OnlyFans?
Maybe. I think they're just lonely as fuck, and they're and the families.
Wouldn't they be paying a cam girl if it was available? Like
I don't think that the old people have that much like the technology. Their understanding of technology is not as good. So
how did he get got then? Like, so she swoops in on a text message or something? Like,
yeah. So basically, these AI chicks they appeal to these men, and then they just start selling them items. Like items is like they're selling them like bracelets. They're selling them fucking camel milk. Anything. Nice. So all they do is send you a link, and it's easy for an old man to just click on a link. Like it's harder for a man to like send crypto or some shit like that.
So it's
old
like
men love links, dude.
They love them, dude. Yeah. Especially for an item. Like, is this a deal? Like a deal?
They've never thought twice about clicking a link.
Exactly.
Oh, look at this! This could be a deal.
It's the worst that could happen. Just a link.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just an executable script. That's
right. So the families are like, look, Dad, Mom, this is fake. And they're like, I don't give a fuck because you don't pay any attention to me. So I'm gonna buy this bracelet. I'm gonna buy this fucking, a lot of times what's fucked up.
Deborah has great jewelry. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You've gotten it already for Christmas and you didn't know.
Yeah.
Now get me a glass of camel milk.
That's right.
I'll be in my study.
So they have all these different like AI characters designed for middle-aged and elderly people, from professionally dressed expert men to gentle and friendly, beautiful anchors to student girls. Various settings cater to different emotional needs. But again,
Which one
the ultimate.
got this guy?
I think this one is like it's weird. Okay, so here is the Beijing Daily or Beijing Daily had an article and I translated it. So I'm not really sure if this is correct translation, but it said, Mr. Zhang is obsessed with virtual digital people. This woman said, quote, I really want to be your sister, but every time I yell at the top of my lungs, you act like you don't even hear me, he said. These tender and affectionate words delivered by a young woman on screen appeared genuine and sentimental despite being a virtual video AI. Yeah. Still, he was deeply moved, saying, it's my honor to have a sister like you. So it doesn't even fucking matter. They're not even like sexual. They're just like,
that's a little bit weird because he then wanted to fuck his sister after that.
Yeah, I don't know what Zhang's into. Maybe it was a bad translation, but that's what it says. Yeah. So after they're introduced to smartphones, it's like a toddler. You give a toddler a smartphone to keep them entertained. Same with like an old person you don't want to deal with. You give them a fucking smartphone.
Thing they're buying Candy Crush levels.
Next thing they're buying all this kind of shit. And a lot of the stuff that they buy is even a scam. Like many products.
Brenda's jewelry is horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah,
falls apart.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah. For example, a product marked as a calcium and glucosamine supplement is actually just a glucosamine sucrose-free high calcium compressed candy tablet that does absolutely nothing. So they're selling them like bait and switch products on top of scamming them to buy this shit. So
cash in,
Yeah, they're not worth anything.
These guys are cash cows. They're just
Yeah. So, I'm literally going to have a conversation with my mom in the not so distant future, and if necessary, take her phone. Because
we had a policy before my dad passed, which was like no big transactions without checking with me.
Exactly.
Don't be clicking no links, dude.
Yeah.
Check on your olds.
It's real.
Don't click the links.
It's real. Yeah. People are losing their whole fortunes. This is just basics, not even like promise of like sex. It's just like, hey, you're lonely.
Their
buy a fucking
fortunes.
glucosamine. Yeah,
Dude, I mean, this guy. I mean,
I lost my fortune.
yeah. I mean,
The whole
you put
thing.
together,
you
you
got to
put
take
together
that
a
bank account
whole
access
bunch of
away.
people's retirements. I mean, it becomes a fortune for whoever programmed the AI.
So was this dude talking to AI video, or was it just AI text?
It was like an
Sounds like
AI.
video.
It was a very basic AI video, so shitty that the mouth and like it wasn't even an advanced one, but it drew him in with compliments
was
and
enough for
compassion
him,
and
yeah.
just attention that it was enough. It was just, and it was
There's
like
a chat bot made to
Yeah.
look like a young Chinese girl.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
Not very
and it's a
sophisticated at all, but it's-
video chat bot. Yeah,
yeah, but it's fooling these olds big time.
that's wild, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, and but like you said, he probably even knew it was like not real by a certain
Yeah.
point, but just didn't care.
No, I didn't
Yeah,
give
but
a
it's like a cult where they tell you that you're in a cult, and you're like, I don't care. I just,
Right.
it's just so nice to me.
Yeah, it's like
More
when
action.
it's like when a hot
more
chick
action than he got.
marries you for being
last-
rich. You don't care.
Yeah,
You don't care. Yeah, you know what she's doing.
even if it's a robot, she's being friendlier to him than he's had any interactions with the women in his family. He
Exactly.
claims, for the last
why he got
several
rich.
decades. So.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why he has a fortune. Anyway,
My
moving
fortune.
Moving on to other reasons the world is fucked. Child abduction, sex slavery. Yeah, it's a thing. Probably the worst thing. But Skechers Shoes has just unleashed a new shoe that will hopefully help in tracking down missing kids or missing shoes, no matter what the reason they go missing might be. And surprisingly, so there's some morons that are upset about this. So according to the New York Post article, Skechers has launched a new kids sneaker line called Find My Skechers. I'm going to play you a little video that shows you how it works. So as you can see, in the heel, there's a hidden compartment where, as Will said earlier, you just pop an air tag in there and off you go.
No,
and
they're asking you to pop AirTag specifically, or they have a proprietary tracker.
No, this is for specifically meant for air tags. So it's probably a deal with fucking Apple.
With
that they-
Apple, right? Yeah, it's like a.
So right under the heel, and it, the kids, you probably don't even tell the kids about it when you buy these shoes. You just do it.
Yeah, but then everybody at school is going to be like, "Oh, you have those Find My Shoe things on."
Yeah.
Fucking
They don't
nerd.
know.
Yeah, they don't know.
They might though.
I sent
Kids-
my kid to school with
kids
a
are
pair of
vicious.
Skechers, which I didn't like doing, but I did. They're light ups.
So
you can also just like cut a hole in the bottom of the shoe and put the thing in there.
yeah, I guess. Here's the video that people that is on TikTok explaining why people are a little upset about this, and it makes zero sense to me.
Bags for kids? Skechers has the shoe for that. Skechers has launched a new line of children's footwear featuring a built-in compartment designed to discreetly hold an Apple AirTag. Released in July, the Find My Skechers collection allows parents to track their child's location using the Find My app, provided the child is wearing the shoes. According to Skechers' website, the design helps families always know where their favorite shoes are, but in practice, it enables parents to monitor their children's whereabouts, part of a growing trend in wearable tracking technology for families. A range of third-party accessories, from wristbands to backpacks, already caters to parents seeking digital tools for peace of mind. The move raises broader questions about privacy, autonomy, and how technology is shaping modern parenting. Critics argue that embedding surveillance into everyday items normalizes tracking from a young age, while proponents say it's a practical response to safety concerns in an increasingly unpredictable world. What do you think about Skechers' Find My?
Yeah.
Well, that increasingly unpredictable world, that's some fear-mongering bullshit. But yeah,
I mean,
this is great for your most hammered friend too, right?
Yeah,
Where the
if
fuck
people
are your
wanna use-
shoes, dude?
Right.
Also, like, ask yourself this question, which that video never mentions: if AirTags existed before, people would have fucking used them. Like, it's
true.
not like
Right.
it's just AirTags are kind of a new thing. It's not like I mean,
This is for the parent that's like, I'm doing absolutely everything I can in my power to keep you safe. And
I mean, a lot.
that
if
is
you
it.
want to use an AirTag, go for it. It's not like
Dude, I mean, I haven't
Dude,
thought about it yet, but I'm gonna AirTag my child.
Hell yeah, dude! I would get I would get an implant if I could, under the skin. No doubt.
Tag them.
Yeah. No problem.
bringing them in
if,
for the tag.
If
Y'all
they
go like-
offered that at birth along with the circumcision, I passed in the circumcision, but I would have gotten the implant.
What
The
else would you want
microchip,
from
yeah.
it? Like biometric readings, so you could see.
No, I just want to know where they are.
Yeah, you want to know he's alive. Like, you get his vitals
Sure.
on there.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
as he gets older.
So I could stop searching.
Hey, you masturbating in there?
Yes, when his heart
Your
rate
heart's
goes
beating
up.
pretty fast.
Yeah. And so some comments on the video, of course. They had some other suggestions. Mar says, honestly, I'll use this to find the lost shoe that's missing 5 minutes before school. There you go.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. I'm always like, where the fuck are your shoes, dude?
Yeah. As Will said, senior citizens, because they wander off all the fucking time. And then this person said, autism parents with kids that elope. Well, elope is like when the kids wander.
They run off, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, this point of view is silly because my kid runs off so many times, and this is what helps us keep him safe. So,
yeah,
great
if you have
for
a
that.
kid that runs off and
Yeah.
bolts, you have to have one of these.
So
basically.
I think it's great. I would have used it. I would suggest you guys.
You could put them on your veterans too, if you have a veteran.
Yeah. Oh no, are people going to put air tags on their dogs? Because if the dog get lost, then we'd be surveilling the dog.
Oh yeah,
that
they
would be
already
a
are
privacy
doing
concern.
that. Yeah, I know. Privacy. Fuck, your kid has no
Is
privacy.
it really a privacy concern when it's your family? Like it's
No.
like I get like the whole like you don't want the government tracking your air tags, but like it's just your parents.
I
It's
mean,
not-
dude, you know what? Like they got those things. They've had them forever in cars. It'll tell you like if your teenager's speeding and shit. Like you need that because the fact that your teenager gets in a car and drives is insane to me. And they're gonna fuck around. We did. We fucked around hard.
I'm glad those didn't.
Couple
exist for your kids.
close calls.
Several. Yeah. And I know my kids will do the same. I'd rather just not know about it. Yeah.
Yeah, the ostrich tactic. That's another tactic.
Yeah, the helicopter.
Well, for
versus the
certain
ostrich.
things. For certain things. You can ostrich for certain things. You don't have to. You don't have to be there for everything.
Yeah, but I would definitely put one of these in my kid's shoes, and I don't know.
Yeah, but then they're gonna have to wear Skechers.
Yeah, Skechers are pretty.
It's the S.
Yeah, no thanks on the Skechers.
LA
I'm just gonna
gear.
DIY that. You can just buy your own inserts and put the air tag in your own insert.
That's true.
Boom, you're done.
Yeah, if they make them
air
small
tag
enough,
inserts.
eventually you can just do your a little at-home surgery yourself.
Yeah. They sell inserts. The inserts are better anyways in the Skechers. No offense, Skechers, no free ads anyways. But because you can switch the inserts from shoe to shoe.
Oh, they do
They already
inserts
sell-
already for shoes.
Yeah, with air tag spots in them.
Cool. All right, well there you go. That's the show. We'll be back tomorrow with more fantastic news that you need to know. But for now, we hope you have a great fucking day.
The cream of the crop!